Welcome, everyone, to This Week Astrology for the week of January 9th to January 15th, the first full week of 2023. I hope you enjoyed it. In fact, I am dubbing 2023 Sweet Pea 23 because of all the Venetian aspects. We have a lot of Venus aspects going on this year, which brings blessings. Venus is soon going to be exalted in Pisces, and there's a lot of great aspects this year with Venus. It will go retrograde, but that actually can be very, very good for us. So it's going to be Sweet Pea 23 with Venus. Hope Venus treats you well. So let's talk about this week and what we have to look forward to. So it is the 9th of January today. We are in the waning moon phase as of this past Friday, because we had our full moon in the sign of Cancer. Be sure to check out your horoscope for that. Find out what you're going to release and review this 2-week cycle up until the 21st. So yeah, that's what we're doing. We're releasing, letting go of stuff until our new moon, January 21st. And that is going to be our new moon in Aquarius, at which point we'll start our waxing moon cycle, which is all about imagining and drawing in, attracting. So let as much go as possible between now and the 21st, and you'll have plenty of space for the new things that you want in your life when we have our new moon in Aquarius. Today is the Moon's Day, the most sensitive, poorest day of the week. So be sure to double down on your self-care and nurture your subconscious mind. Our subconscious is very open on Monday, so do what you can to visualize how you want things to go. Moon is in Leo today. Leo keywords include playful, warm, creative, expressive, leadership, magnanimous, reliable, dramatic, entertaining, and fun. And numerologically, well, it's the 9th, so it's the highest single-digit number. 9 represents completion, the ending of one cycle, and the potential it creates for another to begin. Keywords for your number 9 include independent, wise, and supportive. And aspect-wise, today you might want to get those shiniest apples on the tree. Venus in Aquarius will trine Mars and Gemini. This aspect's going to gift us with luck, charisma, and confidence. Keywords for this aspect include creativity, love, and social. Good morning, Kelsey. I hope you had a nice weekend. Happy Monday to you. David Grohl actually has Venus trine Mars in his chart. He's a Capricorn. We're talking about Capricorns this week. And he, of course, was part of Nirvana for years. And then he broke off into his own with the Foo Fighters. And he's great. He has a really good book that's really, really interesting. Good morning, Jamie Honey Bunny. Nice to see you. I hope you're having a nice day and that you had a nice weekend. So yeah, it's a great aspect today. Definitely go for those things that you want. Go for those shiny apples on the tree. It's a very, very powerful day with that nice trine between Venus and Mars, even though Mars is retrograde, but it's going direct this week, which we'll talk about. Additionally, on Tuesday, the 10th, we are going to have it be Mars's day, of course, on Tuesday. Every Tuesday is Mars's day. So action-oriented Mars rules the day. It's ideal for anything that requires extra drive, courage, and initiative. You can get a lot of stuff done on a Tuesday because it's Mars's day. And your moon will be in Leo in the first part of your day, and then Luna will enter Virgo at 10:15 a.m. East. Virgo moon is good for service, enjoying nature, organizing, health, exercise, service, and work. And on Tuesday is a 10. So numerologically, 10 denotes the completion of a cycle. And since 10 reduces to 1, 1 plus 0 equals 1, it's also about new beginnings. So Tuesday is a fresh start, and you can actually enjoy more power and manifestations on a 10-day. So think about what you want to manifest, especially what you want to let go of, what you don't want to bring into this new year. And also on Tuesday, it's Bittersweet Chocolate Day, not to be confused with Bittersweet Chocolate with Almonds Day, which is November 7th. Sweeter than dark chocolate and without milk, unlike milk chocolate, of course. Bittersweet chocolate is darker and richer than most other chocolates. So be sure to have some or bake with some. Baking is really good with bittersweet chocolate. Good morning, Grandma Nay. Yes, let's mount the like button for sure. You made it home. Good. Scary flight. Oh, but I told you you'd be fine. Oh, I'm glad you are. I remember that when the plane dropped 10 feet. Don't fly in an ice storm. Yes, words to the wise. Words to the wise. Well, Grandma Nay, I'm so glad you're home, safe and sound. Be sure to give yourself some extra loving today with that stress that you had to endure on your flight. I'm glad everything turned out okay. Yeah, don't fly during an ice storm if you can help it. But it's tough, right? Because you book these trips in advance. I'm glad you're okay, Grandma Nay. And on Wednesday, the 11th of January, we are, of course, under our waning moon cycle. So we're letting go of things, right? Up until the 21st. So we have plenty of space for that brilliant new moon in Aquarius, for the new things that you want to bring into your life. That new moon in Aquarius on the 21st is a big deal, right? It's all about it's actually it's the first new moon of 2023. So let go of as much stuff as possible between now and the 21st. Oh, yes, Jamie, I agree. Chocolate chip cookies use Nestle semi-sweet morsels. I will make a note of that. Good morning, afternoon, Sonia. Nice to see you today. I hope you had a nice weekend. And Wednesday is Mercury's day. The planet of communication rules the day. So expect lots of correspondences. You might want to pad your schedule with extra wiggle room, especially because Mercury is retrograde still. But it's the last week of Mercury retrograde, actually. We have about a week from Wednesday, in a few days or day, I think. It's the 18th. So just give yourself a little bit of extra space, a little bit of time to get to where you need to go, to finish projects, stuff like that. You'll have a Virgo moon on Wednesday. Virgo actually rules the abdomen and the digestive system, which is why many Virgos have sensitive stomachs. They're very sensitive to the foods they eat, and we may too be very sensitive. Our stomachs might be sensitive when the moon is in Virgo. So Virgo is a really good time to eat clean, to do the right thing, to treat your body really, really well, because our bodies are more sensitive when the moon is in Virgo. Pros and cons of a retrograde. So we're talking Mercury. Well, with all retrogrades, it's a perfect universe, right? So let's talk about Mercury. Mercury is about communication. So we're constantly getting all of this information. We're constantly being bombarded with information. And at a certain point, it's like, geez, okay, well, what am I going to do? You can't just keep piling things on. So Mercury retrograde is a time to reflect, review, rest, anything with the re prefix. And this goes for other planets too. So Mars, while Mars is retrograde, Mars is the action warrior planet. So we're always, when Mars is direct, we're go, 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 go. What are we going to do? What are we going to attack? How are we going to do this and do that? And again, it gets a little bit much. So we need to sort of slow down with Mars retrograde and say, okay, well, how am I using my warrior energy? Am I fighting things that I shouldn't be fighting? Am I going after things that I want? Am I being assertive enough? Am I standing up for myself? So the retrogrades are a time for us to review and reflect the energies of the planets. So how we utilize those energies. How do I use my Mars energy? How do I communicate? How do I use my Mercury energy? So the negative aspects of it, that those endeavors that fall under that planet, like Mercury, for instance, rules communications. So communications, because from our standpoint on Earth, Mercury looks like it's going backwards. Communications can be stalled or they can be messed up, right? And with Mars retrograde, the negative of that would be it's a little bit more difficult to get up and go, right, and attack things. We don't have that fuel behind us. But it's a perfect universe, Jamie. Perfect universe. Just we're imperfect, unfortunately. So those retrogrades can be very helpful to us. But thank you for your question. And we have master number 11, which represents the most elevated expression of male and female energy. Yeah. And 11 reduces to 2, of course, because the cross sum of 11 is 2. So on Wednesday, we are balancing opposites. We're balancing opposites. Powerful day. Very powerful day. So we also have Mary J. Blige's birthday. She's turning 52. She's been around for ages. She is a legend. And she looks great. And she's going to be 52 on Wednesday. And she says that eating right, prayer, positive thinking, and staying active keep her body feeling great. And she's actually soon going to be hosting her very first talk show. It's called The Wind Down on BET in 2023. So keep that in mind. I bet as a Capricorn, Mary J is going to give us a lot of really great wisdom. I think it's great. She's gone through so much. I'm not 100% sure about what had happened, but I think that she had a really tumultuous divorce. And I believe that even though she's Capricorn, I think that she has a Cancerian moon. We don't have her time of birth, but the moon was in Cancer on her birthday. But check that out. Maybe listen to some Mary J. Blige on Wednesday. That would be good. Any day is good to listen to Mary J. Blige. And then on Thursday, the 12th of January, Thursday is Jupiter's day. So it's all about luck and abundance. And it's time to think big and to doubt our limits and to make moves to expand and grow. We're going to have our Virgo moon for most of your day on Thursday. And then Lunar is going to enter Libra at 9:56 p.m. East. Virgo keywords include order, service, routine, health, and work. And Libra keywords include partnership, balance, beauty, and diplomacy. Oh, I'm glad, Sonia. This is your lucky retrograde. I got to say, I agree. I don't think this retrograde is as difficult as other ones for whatever reason. Maybe it's because we've been so busy. We just and it seems to go retrograde so much that we're not noticing it. But yeah, it's an interesting like ease into our new year, right? With Mercury and Mars retrograde, it's like there's not a sense of urgency. Like we can plan things, right? Another thing that Mercury is really good for when it's retrograde is to plan, to like outline things and to research. It's good to plan projects, plan them out, and to research and restudy stuff like that. Also on Thursday, it's a 12. And 12 represents growth from the spiritual to the physical and vice versa. And its high frequency can help us attract opportunities and positive energy. So Thursday is a big deal. Thursday's a nice big deal. It's a 12 day. It's ruled by Jupiter. You got it being a Libra moon later on in your day. So definitely enjoy it. And you also might want to kiss a ginger because it's Kiss a Ginger Day on Thursday. So find your favorite redhead and give them a peck. Founded in 2009, it's a celebration of redheads' uniqueness. Less than 2% of our population are redheads. So it might be a little bit difficult for you to find a redhead, but hey, where there's a will, there's a way, right? So find a redhead, give them a peck on a cheek, or, do something, with a redhead on Kiss a Ginger Day. That could be nice. Or you could even dye your hair red and then get lots of pecks. Hopefully people have seen this show and they know to peck you because you're a ginger, at least on that day. Keep that in mind. For Thursday, also on Thursday, yay, Mars will go direct. This is very, very nice, especially for Aries, who are ruled by Mars, as well as Scorpios. co-ruled by Mars. The traditional ruler of Scorpio is Mars. Later, we found out it's Pluto, and I definitely agree, but it still has a connection. Scorpio still has a nice connection with Mars. And this is also really good for men. Men will have their get up and go much more activated when Mars goes direct this Thursday. And luckily for us, it's going to stay direct until December 6th, 2024. So we have a long time with Mars being direct. It's been retrograde since October 30th. And finally, the warrior planet will move forward again. Energy levels should increase, and we'll be feeling stronger, more courageous, and sexual. One of the problems with Mars retrograde, it's really an inverted energy. So sex isn't that great. Like starting a relationship under Mars retrograde must really, really, really suck, right? Because the energy is not really there for passion, right? Or it's there. It just takes a little bit of time to get it revved up. So you're going to feel even better after March 16th, because that's when Mars will be out of its shadow period. And that'll be nice. Grandma Nay, your hair is burgundy. I think that is red. We're going to call it red. We're going to call it red. And then you're going to get lots of kisses, should you desire them, on Thursday, because it's Kiss a Ginger Day. Yeah. And you flip back and forth, bad, then good, then bad again, at least one bad. One is very bad. It really goes unnoticed. So this is a very good one. Oh, Mercury retrograde. Right. Yeah. It can go back and forth. Definitely. Definitely. Yeah. Well, it's good to like review and relax a little bit. It's a nice excuse to relax, I think, with both Mars and Mercury having been retrograde. But Mars goes direct on Thursday, so that'll be really nice. It's going to be great for romance. It's going to be good for your enterprises, any entrepreneurial adventures. It's going to be great for exercise and dancing as well. I know some of you like to dance, so it'll be good for that too. And yes, you are a ginger, Grandma Nay. Expect lots of kisses on Thursday. And yeah, enjoy Mars direct as well. And then on Friday, it'll be Friday the 13th, which I don't think is unlucky by any stretch. Friday the 13th is really cool. There are some people that are very afraid of it, but I am not, and I don't think you should be either. Of course, lest we forget, it's a 13. So 13 correlates with rebirth, right? And death and letting go and other stuff we'll talk about. But, you know, it is a number of letting go, right? You think of death with the number 13. So utilize that energy to let go of things that you don't want, because we're in our waning moon cycle. And you'll have plenty of space for that new moon in Aquarius come January 21st. And Friday will be ruled by Venus. Every Friday is. The planet of love rules the day on Friday, so spread as much love around as possible. Count all your blessings, stay in your gratitude, and spread love. Spread love. Oh, okay. I'll keep that in mind. I won't kiss too many on Thursday, that's for sure. Oh, it's the witch's number. That's right. Right. So it's going to be quite the day. And Friday the 13th has been good for you, Grandma Nay. Me too. I always love Friday the 13th. And it's on a Friday. How can that be bad, right? And you'll have your moon in Libra on Friday, a double whammy of Venus energy, because Friday is Venus's day. And symbolized by the scales of justice, Libra is actually the only sign of the zodiac ruled by an inanimate object, the scales. Everyone else is either symbolized by an animal or a person. And Libra rules the kidneys, the organs that maintain the balance of fluids and electrolytes in our bodies. Might be good to know. And numerologically, yep, as Sonia said, 13 is the witch's number, but 13 is also a number of focus and pragmatism. It's about building a secure foundation, and it brings good luck and prosperity to those who embrace change. So there is that letting go, right? 13 in the tarot, of course, is death, right? So it's all about letting go. You want to let go of as much as possible. So you have plenty of space for that new moon in Aquarius. Aspects on Friday. Well, the sun in Capricorn is going to harmoniously sextile Neptune in Pisces. This is a nice little aspect. It's enlightening. It's a good idea to visualize your goals under this aspect, to create art. It's very creative, and to trust your instincts. Val Kilmer, Capricorn. Another Capricorn. We're talking about all Capricorns this week because the sun's in Capricorn. Val Kilmer has sun sextiling Neptune in his chart, which makes a lot of sense because he was so great to look at, right? He was very telegenic, photogenic. He looked great, and that's what Neptune does. Neptune is on the ascendant of LA's chart, which is why there's so many movie stars here, right? Why it's all about illusion, and Val Kilmer isn't doing as well as he had been. I know there's a documentary about his trials and tribulations, but this was him back in his heyday. I think it was Top Gun that he was in. So you might want to see that, Val, on Netflix to celebrate this Capricorn. And he's gone through a lot. It's a little bit sad, but I hope he's doing well. We'll send him lots of love and healing energy because he did make quite a contribution to the arts. Especially, I remember him in The Doors. He played Jim Morrison in the movie The Doors. So, anywho, on Friday, January 14th, Saturday, January 14th, is Saturn's day. Every Saturday is. So it's the planet of discipline, restriction, and responsibility is Saturn. That's the planet that rules Capricorn. So it's going to pay to have your ducks in a row by Saturday. And because the moon will be in Libra Saturday, I suggest you get your ducks in a row before Saturday. Because Libra is really good for partnering, beautifying, pampering, balancing, negotiating, mending fences, socializing, planning, and strategy. So it's a nice, easy day. It's Venetian, so you want to be able to relax as much as possible. So get your ducks in a row ahead of time on Saturday. Oh, you loved him in Willow. I forgot about Willow. That was a very, very long time ago. I vaguely remember when that came out in the theater. And Real Genius, I remember hearing about that. I can see the video cover, Jamie. I can see the video cover. And numerologically, 14, it's about change and transformation. The cross sum of 14 is 5, right? 1 plus 4 being 5. And if you study the tarot, then you know that 5s are a little bit tricky. Usually they have to do with change and conflict with change. But nonetheless, 14 is good at networking, business communication, and being agile. And it also is good to release what's gone bad. So if things are not going well for you in some area, maybe make an adjustment, make some change. And also on Saturday, Venus in Aquarius will square Uranus in Taurus. Elvis Aaron Presley had this aspect in his chart. It's a rough square, I think. So it's a good day to lie low on Saturday and to let things slide. I think this is doubly so because it's a 14 day. So try to not tempt fate, so to speak. We may feel nervous, agitated, anxious, even argumentative for no good reason with this square involving Venus and Uranus. So just relax if you can on Saturday under this aspect. Maybe listen to some Elvis. Maybe watch one of his old movies. Maybe dance to Elvis. Mars will be direct, so dancing is going to be way more fun and easy. So shake your hips like Elvis Aaron Presley on Saturday. And then on Sunday, the 15th of January, of course, we're under our waning moon cycle, right? And that's going to be the case until the 21st. So let as much go as possible between now and the 21st of January. And Sunday is the sun's day. And the sun connects us to the eternal present moment. So Sunday is a day to enjoy your life and to bask in the feeling of being alive. Enjoy your life. Sunday teaches us to not be afraid of joy, right? not be afraid of joy. And you'll have your moon in Libra on Sunday, entering Scorpio very early at 7:08 a.m. East. Scorpio words include desire, passion, power, depth, regeneration, sexuality, emotion, intensity, and mystery. And whenever the moon is in Scorpio, we go through some kind of rebirth or some kind of death. It could be very, very minor. It could be a big deal. And it's not necessarily a bad thing. It's just some kind of like letting go. Like even if you're transitioning from a job you hate to a job you love, there is still that mourning and letting go process, even if it's a wonderful transition, even if it's a great change. So keep that in mind for this weekend, especially Sunday when the moon enters Scorpio. There may be something that you're letting go of, which is fine. And 15 on Sunday symbolizes independence, personal freedom, creativity, and resourcefulness. Resourcefulness is very scorpionic. Sensitivity and reactivity. It's a great day to teach others because it's a 15 day, and 15 has the energy of love. Remember, the cross sum of 15 is 6, which is a harmonious, balanced number. Let's keep that in mind. And plus, it's strawberry ice cream day. So definitely have some strawberry ice cream. Do you like strawberry ice cream? Those who are watching live. You know, I love strawberries. I don't think I've given strawberry ice cream enough of a shot. It's very, very sad. Maybe I'll have some on Sunday. You should too. The ancient Romans thought that strawberries could cure depression, sadness, and kidney stones. Interesting. And studies now suggest, of course, that strawberries are very good for you. They're high in vitamin C, and they also are said to reduce bad cholesterol. So that's a good excuse to have some strawberry ice cream on Sunday, since, of course, it's strawberry ice cream day. So enjoy some strawberry ice cream. Maybe I will too. Why not? Why not? You know, it's once a year, right? So thank you all so much for watching, especially live. I appreciate you joining me live in the chat. It's wonderful to see everybody. And thanks for watching the replay if you're catching this later. Yes, I agree. Not my favorite, but it's good in Neapolitan. Yeah, I agree. Really good. You like strawberry ice cream, Jamie, with some chocolate syrup or hot fudge. Now, that is fascinating. I would never think about bringing them together. However, I will say that Oreo cookie ice cream and hot fudge, now that is amazing. That marriage is meant to be. It's really, really great. Definitely have some ice cream this week, even if it's not strawberry. And also, keep in mind that we have readings available for you, coaching, classes, lots of really cool classes in this new year. There'll be lots and lots, so keep that in mind. And also gift certificates. If you need a gift for somebody, check out my website, psychicsun.com, especially for your new year reading. If you did not get a reading for your new year yet, keep that in mind. Oh, you made strawberry rose ice cream on... That sounds amazing. That sounds really good. I wish I got to have some. Soon I shall definitely have some strawberry ice cream. So cheers, everyone. Have a wonderful week. Enjoy 2023. It's going to be a great year. Lots of Venus aspects. So look for the Venus, look for the love, and I shall see you soon. Bye-bye.